Hi, I'm Kathy. Welcome back to Kathy's Happy Home. Although it hasn't been a very happy home here lately. This past Monday, on May 6th, we had to put our big cat Jack down. He had developed a renal failure and it was end stage, and he was suffering. And much as I wanted him to stay with me, I couldn't put him through that anymore. And so we had to take him to the vet and have him put to sleep. And I miss him so much, I can't even begin to tell you. And unfortunately, 3 days before that, on the 3rd, my friend Deb succumbed to her brain cancer and passed away. I know that she's so much happier in heaven with God and with her husband, Rusty. Um, he died just 6 months ago. And she missed him so much, and I know she's just wonderfully happy with him. But for those of us left behind, it's not such a happy time. And I cannot begin to tell you how much I miss her. How much I miss talking to her, going places with her. It's hard. It's really hard. And tomorrow is the funeral. Um, the ladies in the church were asked if they could bring something for afterwards. But I just, I wanted to bake a cake, and I had it all set to do. I even did a different beginning because I was going to show you how I'm going to do this cake, but I just can't. I'm probably in a really, really bad depression, and that's what's going on with me. But I'm working through it, and I'm doing the best I can. And I will bring a cake, but instead of the homemade cake I was going to bring, I found a cake mix, and that's what I'm going to do. But instead of baking a layer cake, which I really didn't want to take a layer cake over, I'm going to make a bundt cake. And I'm going to fancy it up a little bit. I want to put a filling in the center and decorate the top and all. So I am going to show you what I'm going to be doing, and maybe you can make the cake for a happier occasion than I'm making it for. Well, here it is, Saturday morning. It's 10:15, and I still don't have this cake done. And Joe gave me an idea for a quicker and easier thing than doing a bundt cake. I'm going to do a coffee cake. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to show you this because all of you can read the directions on the back of a cake mix box. And I'm just going to make it up. It's the mix, water, oil, and eggs. And when I get the batter done and put in the pan, then I'll show you how I'm going to do the topping. Okay, here it is, all poured into the pan. That didn't take long at all. Now, the topping, it's a streusel topping, and Joe got this off of the computer. I have no idea. He didn't know what website he was in. So I will just give you the directions in the box below. But it's 1/2 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and you mix that together. And then you add 1/4 cup of butter and mix it in until you have pea-sized pieces. So let's do that. Okay, here's all the dry ingredients, the flour, sugar, cinnamon, and salt. And I'm just going to take a fork and mix them all together here. couple of lumps in the brown sugar that I'm going to try to break up here. Now the thing that makes it a streusel is the butter. That's what goes in next. I got Joe to help me because I just couldn't get this right, and even he's having trouble with it. I think that this recipe calls for too much butter because it's more like a dough instead of a crumble. Joe's been adding flour, and it's starting to look better now. So maybe I won't give you guys this recipe. I did exactly what the recipe said, but it was not coming out. So now you see how he's sort of dropping it in little bits over the top of the cake. Now this cake isn't baked yet. This is still the batter. Okay, here it is, and I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 38 minutes. And here it is. Joe doesn't like the way it turned out. I'm not too happy with it either. I guess this is a lose for us. But at least I tried. At least I have something to take over. I'll see you soon. Bye. Well, I'm back, and I'm in the VA parking lot waiting for Joe again. And I just wanted to let you know that I was wrong about that cake. It definitely was not a fail. What happened when I pulled it out and I saw there was hardly any streusel on top, and I thought, oh, this is horrible, horrible. But I had to take it. Well, there's not a lot left. What happened was that streusel fell through the batter, and it gave a streusel little swirl through the whole thing. And the little bit of frosting that we put on top, it was perfect. It was so, so good. So, I was wrong. This was a good idea. And I just wanted to let you all know. So, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.